good day. So my name is Engineer Leandro A. McFarland. So we'll be discussing plane trigonometry. So unahin natin sa plane trigonometry, pag-usapan natin yung mga angle measurements. For the angle measurements, we have one rotation. So one rotation is the same as 2 pi in radians. So one rotation, pareho lang din ito sa 360 degrees. Kapag degrees yung usapan, this is the sexagesimal system. Okay, then we have the 400 grads. Okay, kapag grads naman or gradients yung usapan, this is the centesimal. Okay, the centesimal system. And one rotation, pareho lang din ito sa 6,400 mils. Then we have, other than radians, the degrees or the sexagesimal system, the grads under the centesimal systems, we have also the unit gons. Pero yung gons na to, pareho lang dun sa grads. So we have 400 grads. So these are some of the popular unit for the angle measurement. So let's have some example na lumabas sa password. Our first example, express 45 degrees in mils. So this is problem number 1. We have 45 degrees multiplied by, so ang conversion factor natin, this is divided by 360 degrees is to 6,400 mils. So ano yung sagot natin dito? This is an easy question. We have 45 times 6,400 divided by 360. So ang sagot natin dito is equal to 800 mils. So ang sagot natin dyan for number 1 is letter C. Okay, so number 2 tayo. So lumabas na ito one time sa board exam. So what is the equivalent of 540 degrees in the centesimal system? So we have number 2. This is 540 degrees multiplied by, yun yung advantage kung alam natin yung pangalan ng measurements. So we have, pag sinabing centesimal system, so ang conversion factor natin, this is 360 degrees. Kapag centesimal systems, this is the grads. We have 400 grads. So this is now equal to, we have 540 multiplied by 400 divided by 360. So ang sagot natin dito is 600 grads. So this is a past board exam problem. And we proceed with the trigonometric functions. So starting with a right triangle. So let's say this is the side A, side B, and the hypotenuse C. So we are to introduce the 6 trigonometric functions. This is theta. So we have the sine of theta is equal to opposite divided by the hypotenuse. We have the cosine of theta. The cosine of angle theta is adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. And we have the tangent of theta is the same as the sine of theta divided by a cosine of theta, or the same as opposite side. We have A divided by the adjacent side B. Then we have the other 3. We have cosecant of theta is the same as 1 over sine of theta. Pareho lang yun sa hypotenuse divided by opposite side. We have the secant of theta. And the secant of theta is the same as 1 over cosine of theta. Or pareho lang yun sa hypotenuse divided by the adjacent side. And yung last, we have cotangent of theta is the same as 1 over the tangent of theta equal to, that is the same as adjacent side divided by the opposite side. So these are the 6 trigonometric functions. Then papasok yung ating Pythagorean identities. For the Pythagorean identities, manggagaling lang yun sa Pythagorean theorem, that is the a squared plus the b squared is equal to c squared. Ang gagawin lang natin, I divide all terms by the c squared. So this is the same as a over c squared plus we have the b over c squared is equal to 1. Ano yung equivalent ng a over c? Ang a over c natin is sine. So we have that as sine of theta, a over c, naka-squared lang ito. So we are to squared plus, ano naman yung b over c? B over c is the cosine squared of theta equal to 1. So this is the first of the Pythagorean identity. That is the sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. So ito yung una. Ang gagawin lang natin para makuha yung pangalawa, this is the sine squared of theta plus the cosine squared of theta is equal to 1. Gawin lang natin, mula sa una, divide all terms by cosine squared. So divided by cosine squared theta, divided by cosine squared theta, divided by cosine squared theta. Ano yung equivalent ng sine over cosine? Sine over cosine is tangent. So this is the tangent squared of theta plus this is 1 equal to, ano yung equivalent ng 1 over cosine? 1 over cosine is secant theta, pero naka-squared lang ito. So gawin lang natin na secant squared of theta. So this is the second identity under the Pythagorean identities. So this is number 2. Paano naman natin makukuha yung number 3? So for the third one, wala pa rin dito sa una. This is the sine squared of theta plus the cosine squared of theta is equal to 1. Kanina ang divisor is cosine, gawin lang natin yung divisor is sine. So divide all terms by sine squared. So we have sine squared over sine squared is 1. What is cosine over sine? Ang cosine over sine is the cotangent. Reciprocal lang sine over cosine, obviously. So we have, this is cotangent squared of theta. 1 over sine is cosecant. Naka-squared lang ito. This is the cosecant squared of theta. So this is the third identity for the Pythagorean. Now, kung mapapansin ninyo, isa lang naman yan. Nag-divide lang tayo ng sine squared tsaka cosine squared. Okay, proceed ko tayo sa isa pang group of identities na sikat din sa board exam. We have the sum and difference of the angles. Okay? So, memorize lang natin yung dalawang ito, then we can have the double angle identities. So mula dito we have the sine of angle A plus or minus angle B is equal to sine of A cosine of B plus or minus cosine A sine B. So yung rhyme na ginagamit dito para ma-memorize is parang sin cos cosine. Okay? Sin cos cosine. Kapag addition, addition din dito. Kapag subtraction, subtraction. For cosine, the cosine of angle A plus or minus angle B. Ito naman, cosine A cosine B. Kapag addition, subtraction. Kapag subtraction dito, okay, dito naman is addition. Yung right naman natin dito is the cos cos sin sin. What about the third one? This is for the tangent of angle A plus or minus angle B. Kapag tangent, automatic yun kasi na sine over cosine. So this is sine plus or A plus or minus angle B all over. We have the cosine of angle A plus or minus angle B. So, substitute lang natin yan for number 3. We have the equivalent of tangent A plus or minus angle B is equal to, ano equivalent ng sine? So, the equivalent of sine ng angle A plus or minus angle B is sine of A. Okay, we have cosine of B. Kapag addition, addition din. Kapag subtraction, subtraction din. This is the cosine of angle A, sine of angle B. So this is all over. Anong equivalent ng cosine angle A plus or minus angle B? We have cosine of A, cosine of angle B. Kaya lang kapag addition dito, dapat subtraction sa kanya. Kapag subtraction naman, this is addition. This is the sine of angle A, sine of angle B. To simplify this one, i-divide natin lahat ng terms ng cosine A, cosine B. So this is divided by cosine A, divided by cosine B, divided by cosine A, divided by cosine of angle B. Okay. So siya yung divisor natin, cosine A, cosine of angle B. So divided by cosine of A, cosine of angle B. Then we simplify the equivalent of tangent angle A plus or minus angle B. So dito we have sine A over cosine A. That is the same as tangent of angle A. We may cancel cosine B. This is plus or minus. Cancel cosine A. Sine B over cosine B is tangent of angle B. This is divided by, siya yung divisor natin. So that is the same as 1. Kapag addition, this is subtraction. Kapag subtraction, addition. So 1 minus or plus, sine A over cosine A is tangent of angle A. Sine B over cosine B is tangent of angle B. So this is the sum and difference identity for tangent. So i-memorize nyo yung dalawang ito, then we can have the double angle identities. Okay, we proceed with the double angle identities. So we are starting with the sum and difference. That is, we have the sine of angle A plus or minus angle B. Ano yung equivalent nito? Okay, sin cos cosine. That is, sine of A, cosine of B. Kapag addition din. Kapag subtraction din. Cosine of angle A, the sine of angle B. Kaya lang tayo nagkakaroon ng double angle identity. Yun ay kung si angle A is equal kay angle B. So, ine-neglect natin yung A minus B kasi A is equal to B, A minus A yun, magsi-0 lang. Ang i-consider lang natin is yung plus. So this is the sine of angle A. Since equal naman, papalitan natin si B ng A plus A. Equal to, lahat lang papalitan lang natin ng angle A. So this is now sine of angle A, cosine of angle A. We neglect the minus sign, so addition lang tayo. This is now cosine of angle A, sine of angle A. So ang equivalent nito is sine of 2A is equal to sine A cosine A. Pareho lang yun sa cosine A sine A. Nagbaliktad na. So pwede natin i-combine. That is the same as 2 sine of angle A cosine of angle A. So ito yung double angle identity for the sine. What about yung cosine? So we have number 2. Magsisimula lang ulit tayo dun sa sum and difference. This is the cosine of angle A plus or minus angle B. Ano ulit yung equivalent nito? Kapag sine is sin cos cosine, kapag cosine, cos sin sin. So that is equal to, we have the cosine of angle A, cosine of angle B, kapag addition, minus, kapag minus addition, sine of angle A, sine of angle B. So again, kailan magkakaroon ng double angle identity? If angle A is equal to angle B. So we have the cosine of angle A plus angle A. Okay, neneglect ulit natin yung minus kasi magsisiro lang yun. Is now equal to cosine of angle A. Palitan lang natin lahat ng B ng A. So magiging cosine of A. Okay, kapag addition, subtraction. Minus the sine of angle A, the sine of as the sine of angle A. So ang equivalent nito is cosine of 2A is now equal to the cosine squared of A minus the sine squared of angle A. So isa ito sa equivalent ng double angle identity for cosine. Pero kung babalikan natin yung Pythagorean identity, yung sine squared of angle A plus cosine squared of angle A is equal to 1, pwede natin palitan yung dalawang ito para magkaroon siya ng new appearance or new appearances. Ang equivalent ng sine squared A is equal to 1 minus cosine squared A, or ang equivalent ng cosine squared A is 1 minus sine squared of angle A. Okay, so pwede natin ipalit yung dalawang ito dito para magkaroon siya ng new appearance. So dito, we have the cosine of 2A. Ano yung equivalent ng cosine squared A? Ang cosine squared A, pareho lang yun sa 1 minus sine squared of A minus sine squared of angle A. So isang equivalent ng cosine 2A is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared of angle A. Isa sa mga identity for double angle lang cosine. Yun yung pinalit natin is cosine squared A. Palitan naman natin yung sine squared A. So this is cosine ng 2A equal to, we have cosine squared of A minus, ang equivalent ng sine squared A is 1 minus the cosine squared of angle A. So we have cosine of 2A is equal to, negative times negative is positive, magiging 2 cosine squared A minus 1. So ito yung dalawang sikat na equivalent ni cosine 2A. Gawin naman natin yung tangent. Ay, para dun sa tangent, this is number 3. We have the tangent of 2A. So alam natin, diba equivalent ng tangent, automatic yun na sine over cosine. So this is sine of 2A divided by the cosine of 2A. Ano equivalent ng sine 2A kanina? Yun yung 2 sine of angle A, cosine of angle A. So this is divided by, ano equivalent ng cosine 2A? Gamitin natin ito. You have the cosine squared of A minus the sine squared of angle A. Ngayon, gawin natin divisor yung cosine squared A sa lahat ng terms. So divided by cosine squared A, divided by cosine squared of A divided by cosine squared of A. So the equivalent of tangent 2A is equal to, dito, we may cancel yung isang cosine, may isang cosine A maiwan sa baba. 2 sine A over cosine A is pareho lang yan sa 2 tangent of angle A. This is divided by, ito, chain divisor, so 1 minus sine squared A divided by cosine squared A is the same as the tangent squared of angle A. So this is the equivalent of tangent to A, double angle identity for tangent. Kung mapapansin niyo, magsisimula lang tayo sa sum and difference identity. I will send examples from the board exam. So let's have our example. If sine of angle A is equal to 3.5 of x and cosine of angle A is equal to 5.5 of x, find the value of A. So kung mapansin nyo, ang involved is sine and cosine. So kapag sine and cosine, pwede natin pagsamahin yan dun sa tangent. So tangent of A is the same as sine of A divided by cosine of angle A. So that, no need to solve for the value of x. So this is the tangent of angle A, an equivalent to sine A, that is equal to 3.5 of x. An equivalent to cosine A, that is, we have 5.5 of x. So we can cancel your x. So we have now the angle A is shift tangent of 3.5 divided by 5.5. Ayun lang naman ito. So we have angle A. So we have shift tangent of 3.5 divided by 5.5. Ang sagot natin dito is equal to 32.47 degrees. On our choices, we have letter B. Okay, problem number 4. Lumabas namin ito sa board exam. So, given a certain acute angle A such that cosine of A is equal to 4 over 5, what is the value of cosine of 2A? So, pwede mo pa namang makuha yung actual angle ni value ni angle A since we have the cosine of angle A is equal to 4 over 5. Kung mawali natin yung angle A, this is shift cosine. Alright, this is shift cosine of 4 over 5. So we have angle A is equal to shift cosine of 4 over 5 is equal to 36. This is 36.87 degrees. So kunin lang natin si cosine of 2a. So this is the same as cosine of twice ng angle, twice of 36.80 degrees. So we have ano equivalent ni cosine 2a? That is the cosine of 2 times 36.87. So ang lalabas dito is 7/25. So hindi na natin kailangan actually apply yung double angle identity kung mapapansin ninyo. Ano ba equivalent ng cosine of 2a? Kailangan pa natin yun ng triangulation. Okay, so based dyan sa given, we have, for example, ito si angle A in this right triangle. Anong ibig sabihin ng cosine? Adjacent. So, which is 4 over the hypotenuse, which is 5. Kaya nga meron tayong cosine of A equal to 4 over 5. Okay? So, ano ba equivalent nito? Kung mapapansin nyo, this is an obvious 3, 4, 5 triangle. Obviously, this is 3. Kung i-apply pa natin yung double angle identities, so ano equivalent pala ng sine? Yung sine of A is opposite 3 over hypotenuse 5. Okay? So, i-apply natin yung double angle identity. Cosine of 2a is equal to the cosine squared of a minus the sine squared of a. Ano equivalent ng cosine squared a or ng cosine a? In yung 4 over 5 squared. Ano equivalent ng sine squared a? In yung 3 over 5 squared. So, we have to compute. Dapat pareho lang dito. So, that is the same as 4 over 5 squared minus 3 over 5 squared. So, ang lalabas, pareho lang. This is 7 over 25. Na-apply ko lang naman yung identity. But we can use this as mas simple siya na solution. We have example number 5. Lumabas na rin ito sa board exam noong unang panahon. So for angle A, in the equation, sine of 2a is equal to, this is the sine of 2a is equal to cosine of angle A. So take note na kapag sa board exam, hindi naman kailangan fundamental solution lagi. Kapag may equation ka, kailangan mo lang gawin is by trial and error, masatisfy mo lang yung equal sign. So, by trial and error, for example, by trial and error, huwag niyo makalimutan na pwedeng trial and error kapag may given na equation. So, this is the same as sine of 2a. For example, gamitin ko si letter A. Okay, gamitin ko si letter A na 30 degrees. This is the sine of 2 times 30 degrees. Equal ba yung sa cosine of 30 degrees. So, i-check natin. Ano ba ang sine of 2 times 30? That is, sine of 60 is square root of 3 over 2. Anong equivalent ng cosine of 30? That is the same as square root over 2. Therefore, okay, equal sila. Okay, unang try pa lang natin. The correct answer is letter A, 30 degrees. So, huwag niyo makalimutan. Kapag given yung equation, satisfy nyo lang. Gamitin yung mga nasa choices. But for fundamental solution, okay, ito naman yung fundamental solution natin. Okay, kapag sine at saka cosine yung equal, okay, for example, we have the sine of alpha is equal to cosine of beta, okay, which means alpha plus beta is always equal to 90 degrees. If the sum of the angle is equal to 90 degrees, ibig sabihin, they are okay, yung mga angle na to ay complementary. Okay, automatic yan. Kapag sine is equal to cosine, yung mga angles nila ay complementary. So we are to check. Ano yung equivalent ng alpha natin? Ang alpha is 2a. Ano yung equivalent ng beta natin? The beta is yung angle ng cosine. This is a. Anong sabi natin kapag sine at cosine? Okay, the alpha plus beta is always equal to 90 degrees. Pero tingnan na, sine at saka cosine lang. So ano yung alpha? We have 2a. Ano yung beta? A is equal to 90 degrees. So this is the same as 3a equal to 90 degrees divided by 3. So we have the angle A is equal to 30 degrees. So tama yung sagot natin by trial and error. Okay? So that is number 5. Okay, example number 6. Lumabas na rin ito sa board exam noong unang panahon. Solve for theta in the equation. Cosine of 6 theta is equal to 1 over cosecant of 3 theta plus 90 degrees. And number 6, we have the cosine of 6 theta equal to 1 over. This is the cosecant of 3 theta plus 9 degrees. Okay, simplify natin yung portion na to. Ano bang equivalent ng cosecant of angle A? That is the same as 1 over sine of angle A. Kasi wala namang cosecant sa calculator. So, ang equivalent naman ng sine of angle A is 1 over the cosecant of angle A. So, which means we have the cosine of 6 theta. Kapag 1 over cosecant, pareho lang yun sa sine. That is, the sine, ano yung kanyang angle? 3 theta plus 9 degrees. Ito lang yung simplified equivalent ng equation na to. So again, we have cosine and sine. Ano sabi natin? If we have the sine of alpha is equal to cosine of beta, therefore alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degrees. So pwede na rin kayong mag-shift solve dito, pero baka matagalan kasi trigonometric function. So, ano yung ating alpha? The alpha is yung angle ng sine. That is 3 theta plus 90 degrees. Ano yung ating beta? Yung angle ng cosine. That is 6 of theta. So, alpha plus beta is equal to 90 degrees. Ano yung alpha? We have 3 theta plus 90 degrees. Ano yung beta? That is 6 of theta equal to 90 degrees. So, we have 3 plus 6. This is 9 theta. 90 minus 9 is 81 degrees. So, divided by 9, both sides. Yung angle na to, 81 over 9 is 9 degrees. So, ang sagot natin dito, we have letter D. We have number 7. Lumabas natin ito sa board exam noong unang panahon. Ay sa sine of 270 plus b is equal to. Ang equivalent nito. Naalala nyo kung anong identity siya? That is the sum and difference of angles for sine. Also sine. Ano ulit yun? We have the sine of angle A plus or minus angle B. Kapag sine, sin cos cosine. Sine of angle A, cosine of angle B. Kapag addition. Kapag subtraction. This is the cosine of angle A, the sine of angle B. Pero addition yan. So, gawin natin. This is the sine of 270 plus angle B. Okay? So, sin cos cosine. So, pareho lang ito sa sine ng 270 cosine of angle B. Kapag addition din tayo. Then, we have cosine of 270 sine of angle B. Ano yung equivalent ng sine of 70? You may use your calculator, but this is negative 1. Ano yung equivalent ng cosine of 70 sa calculator? Ito ay 0. So which means, ang equivalent nito is negative cosine of angle B. Sagot natin, letter A. Paano kung hindi nyo maalala yung identities? Huwag nyo makalimutan sa board exam, hindi kailangan ng fundamental solution, pwedeng mag-trial and error. So, for example, gagamit ka lang ng value ng B. For example lang ito, 30 degrees. Anong equivalent ng sine of 270 plus 30 degrees? Yan. So, i-check lang natin. So, that's the same as sine of 300. So, that is negative square root of 3 over 2. Kaya, gamitin natin yung 30 degrees na to sa mga choices. Tingnan natin kung sino yung pareho. So, letter A, that is negative of cosine 30 degrees. Lumabas na siya. This is the cosine, negative cosine of 30 degrees is the same as negative square root of 3 over 2. Therefore, yun nga yung sagot natin, letter A. So, imposible naman na may kapareho siya dyan. Okay? Kailangan isa lang yung kapareho. So, ang sagot natin is negative cosine of B. Huwag niyo makalimutan, kailangan natin gamitan ng trial and error kung may satisfy lang. Okay, so next example tayo, number 8. If the sum of the angles A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees and tangent A plus tangent B plus tangent C is equal to x, find the equivalent of tangent A times tangent B times tangent C. So, kung nalaman nyo, ano yung applicable dito na na identity kapag fundamental solution tayo? So, solution number 1, kung gagamitin natin siya na fundamental solution, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Okay? Kaya lang, doon sa sum and difference of angles, dalawang angle lang yung involved. Kaya lang dito, tatlo. Ano yung pwede natin gawin? Ilipat natin yung isa. So, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees minus C. Tangent yung ginamit, so gamitin natin yung identity for tangent. Identity for tangent. Kung nalala niyo, this is the tangent of angle A plus or minus angle B is equal to the tangent of angle A. Okay, kapag addition minus the tangent B, this is divided by 1 minus tangent of A, okay, tangent of angle B. Okay, kung nalala niyo yung identity na to, okay, so kunin natin yung tangent of both sides. So this is the tangent of angle A plus angle B equal yung sa tangent of 180 degrees minus C. Ano yung equivalent nito? Ito yun. So we have the tangent of angle A kapag addition plus tangent of angle B, this is divided by 1 minus, okay, kapag addition sa taas, supposedly ito, this is plus minus, baliktad sa baba, minus, plus. So kapag plus sa taas, minus sa baba, tangent of A, this is the tangent of angle B, is equal to, expanding natin ito, this is the tangent of 180 degrees, minus tangent of angle C, this is divided by 1, kapag minus, plus sa baba, plus the tangent of 180 degrees, the tangent of C. Okay, hopefully kayo nyo i-apply yung identity. Okay, then to simplify, okay, we have now, this is tangent of angle A plus the tangent of angle B divided by 1 minus tangent of A, okay, tangent of B equal to, ano equivalent ng tangent 180? This is actually 0. 180 is 0. So, ang may iiwan lang sa kabila is magiging negative tangent of C. Do you agree? 0, negative tangent of C divided by 1 plus 0. So, ang naiwan, negative tangent C. Then, we cross multiply. I-cross-multiply natin. This is now tangent of A plus the tangent of B is equal to negative tangent of C multiplied by 1. I cross-multiply. So, 1 times negative tangent C is negative tangent of angle C. Negative times negative is positive. Tangent A, tangent of angle B. So, negative times negative, positive, tangent A, tangent B, tangent angle C. Ayan. Then, gawin ko lang dito, i-transpose ko yung negative tangent C sa kabila. That is, the tangent of angle A plus the tangent of angle B, transpose, magiging positive. Tangent of angle C is equal to tangent A, okay, tangent angle B, then tangent of angle C. So, which means equal lang daw sila. Tangent A plus tangent B plus tangent C is equal to tangent A, tangent B, tangent C. Check natin sa choices. Ay, according sa problem, ay, ang tangent A plus tangent of B plus the tangent of C equal daw sa X. So, ano yung equivalent ng tangent A, tangent B, tangent C? So, obviously, since equal sila, tangent A times tangent B times tangent of C is also equal to X. Since na-prove natin na equal. So, ang sagot natin dito is letter D. Okay? Letter D yung sagot. Okay, letter D says they are equal. Okay, ito yung solution 2 natin para sa problem na to. So, sabi niya sa problem, we have tangent A plus tangent B plus tangent C is equal to X. Tapos, hinahanap natin yung equivalent ng tangent A kay tangent B, tangent C. Considering na A plus B plus C should be equal to 180 degrees. Pwede tayong mag-trial and error. So, by trial and error, okay, pwede tayong mag-assume ng value ng A, B, and C. So, pwede kong gawin, since para hindi na siya mahirapan, A is 60 degrees, B is equal to 60 degrees, at C is also equal to 60 degrees. So, substitute natin dito. So, magiging tangent of 60 plus tangent of 60 plus the tangent of 60. So, ano kayong magiging equivalent niyan? Kumbaga, 3 times tangent 60 lang yan. So, 3 times tangent 60 is equal to 3 square root of 3. Ano naman yung magiging equivalent na to? Tangent A, tangent B, tangent C. That is tangent of 60 multiplied by tangent of 60 multiplied by tangent of 60 degrees. So, pareho lang na tangent 60 cube. So, we have tangent 60 cube. Ang lalabas is 3 square root of 3. Pareho lang. So, this means, kapag tangent A plus tangent B plus tangent C is equal to X, tangent A times tangent B times tangent C is also equal to X. Ito naman yung solution by trial and error. Okay? I will proceed to the inverse trigonometric function. So basically, what is the purpose of inverse function for trigonometric functions? So we have, for example, we have the tangent of theta is equal to 1. For example, we have to compute for the value of theta. So we have down the theta. On our calculator, we have it as the shift tangent, okay, of 1. But when it comes to references or books, we have this. Theta is we have the arctan of 1. So that we can have the value of the angle in degrees. For example, we have 45 degrees. So we can have it as on our calculator, shift sign, parang tangent raised to -1 or sine raised to -1 or cosine raised to -1. Pareho lang yan sa term na arc, arctan, arcsine, arc, cosine, and so on. So for problem number 9, for problem number 9, I solve for x in the given trigonometric equation. So we have that as arc tan of 1 minus x plus the arctan of 1 plus x is equal to, this is the arc tan of 1 over 8. As you can see, this is an equation. Actually, we can do shift solve. Or we can do trial and error sa calculator natin. Trial and error natin. Or we can have it by cut. Sa calculator kasi natin, this is the shift tangent of 1 minus x plus the shift tangent of 1 plus x is equal to shift tangent of 1 over 8. Yan ang equivalent niya sa calculator natin. So I'll be using calc for this one since ang kailangan naman natin is mag-trial error. So we are to input the equation that is a shift tangent of 1 minus x plus a shift tangent of 1 plus x is equal to the shift tangent of 1 over 8. So press Ano ba yung equivalent pala ng shift tangent of 1/8? Yun muna yung kukunin natin. The shift tangent of 1/8, okay, the equivalent nito is 7.125. So, you have to use A, B, C, or D. So, a shift tangent of 1 minus x plus shift tangent of 1 plus x. Okay, then calc. For example, letter A, that is 2. Ang lalabas is 26.565, which is malayo sa 7.125. Try natin si letter B, which is 4. Okay, so we have the value of x should be equal to 4. So this is by trial and error. Okay, kapag 4 yung ginamit natin, mapapalabas sa 7.125. So ito naman yung fundamental solution just in case na puro variables lahat at hindi natin magawa ng paraan sa trial and error. So we have solution number 2 natin. Pareho lang sa shift tangent of 1 minus x plus the shift tangent of 1 plus x equal to the shift tangent of 1/8. Dito gagamitan natin siya ng some of the angles identities. So, kunin muna natin yung una, shift tangent of 1 minus x. Mag-introduce tayo, di ba pag ginamit natin yung arctan or shift tangent, ang lalabas is angle. So, sabihin natin, this is angle A. Paano natin ibabalik yun sa normal form? That is yung tangent of A is equal to 1 minus x. Tama? So, hopefully yung susundan nyo ito. The same din ito, we have shift tangent of 1 plus x. Mag-introduce tayo ng panibagong angle, angle B. Ibabalik mo sa normal form, that is yung tangent of angle B is equal to 1 plus x. Well, ito naman, we have shift tangent of 1/8 is equal to another angle, let's say angle C. This is the same as tangent of angle C is equal to 1/8. Yan. So, parang from inverse, binalik ko sa parang yung normal form niya. So, ano yung equivalent nito? That is, nilagay ko siya as A. Ano yung equivalent nito? Nilagay ko siya as B. Ano yung equivalent nito? Nilagay ko siya as angle C. Since tangent yung ginamit na function, yun yung gagamitin natin both sides. So, kumbaga, okay, kunin natin yung tangent both sides of the equation. This is the tangent of A plus B, okay, is equal to the tangent of angle C. So, kinuha ko lang yung tangent both sides of the equation. Ano yung equivalent nito? Expanded. Kung nalan yung identity, tangent A plus tangent B, okay, divided by, kapag addition sa taas, ilalim is minus tangent A, okay, tangent of B is equal to, okay, the tangent of C. Ano yung equivalent ni tangent C? 1/8. Yan. Sa substitute natin, ano yung equivalent ni tangent A? Ang equivalent ni tangent A is 1 minus x plus. Ano yung equivalent ni tangent B? This is 1 plus x. Divided by 1 minus tangent A is 1 minus x, tangent B is 1 plus x is equal to 1/8. Yun. Babalik lang din tayo sa shift solve. Okay, pero at least hindi na siya trigonometric function. Ito yung fundamental. Just in case kailanganin at hindi natin magawa ng paraan sa trial and error. So this is the same as 1 minus x plus 1 plus x over, okay, we have 1 minus alpha x multiplied by 1 plus alpha x is equal to, okay, 1/8. Shift solve. So, ang lalabas na value of x ay value of x is equal to 4. So, ginto yung sagot. Pero kung kaya naman ang gawa ng parang sa trial and error na lang tayo para mas mabilis. So let's have number 10. So we have this arctan of 2x. Pareho lang yun sa shift tangent of 2x plus, we have the shift tangent of x is equal to pi over 4. So, ang kailangan lang gawin natin dito, we may do trial and error. Or by calc function. So, let us shift tangent of 2x plus shift tangent of x. Okay? So, dapat equal to pi over 4. So, let's try letter A. Calc. We have 0.821. Ang lalabas is 98. By the way, kung mapapansin nyo, pi over 4 is in radians. So, ano ba equivalent ng pi over 4 in radians? If you have to convert this one, pi over 4 multiplied by 360 degrees is to 2 pi. So, it's the same as 360 divided by 8. This is the same as 45 degrees. So, pag letter A, 98 yung lalabas. So, mali. Letter B kaya, 0.281. Ang lalabas is 45.03. Closest value so far. Okay, so pwede siya yung sagot. About letter C, 0.218. 35? No. Letter D, 0.182. 30 degrees. So, hindi. So, by trial and error, this is by trial and error, yung sagot natin dyan is si letter B. We have 0. Okay, for letter B, 0.281 by trial and error. So, magta-trial and error tayo kapag may equal sign, kapag may equation. Okay? Yun lang naman yung gagawin. What about kung gawin natin yung fundamental solution nito? So we have shift tangent of 2x plus shift tangent of x is equal to pi over 4. Tingnan, konting ingat dito kapag may given na pi, automatically radian unit yun. Wala tayo sa degrees. Okay? So, mag-introduce ulit ako. This is shift tangent of 2x equal to, let's say, angle A. So, kung ibabalik ko sa normal form, tangent of A is equal to 2x. Then we have shift tangent of x is equal to angle B. So, we have the tangent of angle B is equal to x. Ayan. Yes. So, gamitin natin ulit. Kung mapapansin nyo naman sa both sides of the equation, we have an equivalent ng shift tangent of 2x. Ang equivalent niya is si angle A. Plus, an equivalent ng shift tangent of x. Ang equivalent niya, nilagay ko, angle B, is equal to pi over 4. Pero para maging uniform tayo, yung pi over 4 na to, i-convert nyo dapat sa 45 degrees. Or i-convert nyo sa degree. Okay? Para hindi na tayo mag-change ng mode sa calculator. So, so gamitin ko na lang dito si 45 degrees. Since tangent ulit yung ginamit na function, kunin natin yung tangent of both sides. So, this is the same as tangent A, yung identity, plus tangent of B. This is divided by 1 minus tangent of A, or tangent of B, is equal to tangent of 45 degrees. Then, mag-substitute lang tayo. So, ano yung equivalent ni tangent A? Ang equivalent ni tangent of A, equivalent of tangent A is 2x plus tangent B. Ano yung equivalent ni tangent B? Plus x. Divided by 1 minus tangent A, this is 2x. Tangent B is x. Equal to, ano yung equivalent ni tangent 45? Obviously, that is 1. Yun, shift solve. So, kung mag-shift solve tayo, using nalon, this is, we have 2x plus x, or that is 3x. 3x is 3x divided by, pareho lang yun as 3x divided by 1 minus 2x squared is equal to 1. Shift solve is 0. Ang lalabas dito is 0.208 0.8776 pa siya. So pinakamalapit is letter B. So by the way, ginawa ko lang ito just in case hindi gagana yung trial and error. At least alam natin yung fundamental concept niya, yung fundamental solution.